Good evening, Southside family. Welcome to Back to School Night 2020. Thank you for being patient, being ready to go. As with anything this year, and I appreciate Mr. Truesdale, and right now down here, and the reason you see me without a mask is that it is just me in this room. So we're coming to you live from our TV studio that we're so very proud of, and doing things a little differently as we always have, but have a few things to talk with you guys about before we kick off our evening. So first thing is communication, and as you guys have seen, hopefully you're getting my emails that I'm trying to send out every week. Trying to keep my parents involved and up to date on what's going on, because things around here change on a dime. But this year, so you guys know, we'll be using email a lot, we'll be using Twitter, we'll be using our robocalls. So please, the biggest thing is make sure that your information is correct with the main office, so that way you guys are getting everything that is coming through the main office and with your teachers. As far as students, and we've had a lot of good talks with our students, teachers are using the Fort Wayne Community Schools email, and each student is assigned a Fort Wayne Community Schools email, and that is what the teachers will be emailing the students through. Now, for those of you that don't know, everything that a student may need, email, their online textbooks, their assignments, different things like that, can be found on the Clever app. And Clever is easily accessible. Student, when they open their computer up, turn it on, it is on that main screen as an icon. So always have them go through the Clever app. Also, just want to reiterate that, you know, parents, students, you can always email any of the adults in this building directly, because right now, with the number of students we have at home, number of students we have here in the building, email we're finding is the easiest way to communicate with us. So please use that email as much as you guys need. Always welcome to email me, but I tell a lot of parents it's easier to go through the teacher first, because they're my experts in the building, and they know how to help your son or daughter right away. When you email me, I will find the answer, but it's easier just to go straight to the horse's mouth, if they say, and talk to the teachers and get what you need through them, because they're here to help. Just reminders, we've kept reiterating to our students that we're taking attendance every period. Students should be logging on the first 10 minutes of that class. Some teachers are Zooming and they're taking attendance that way. Some teachers are using Microsoft Teams, which is a neat software that we're getting into just now here at Southside. And then the other ones have a poll. So please make sure that they're logging on the first 10 minutes. And then everything that student will need is on that LMS page. So please have them logging on, checking what's going on today in that classroom. A little bit about sports. We're wrapping up our fall season. We have almost made it through an entire fall season. And our IHSA tournaments are right around the corner. So stay tuned for those winter athletes. Stay tuned for the information about tryouts, because we're planning on starting up at regular time. I want to give a quick shout out. Our boys soccer team, they were conference champions this year, which is very exciting, so congratulations to them. And also our girls cross country team on Saturday. They tied for second place in the conference at the SAC meet. So we have some great pockets of excellence with our athletic programs, and we're very proud of all of our student athletes. Clubs, fine arts, etc. I am very pleased to announce that the clubs and everything will kick off on October 12th. So we have our fall play that's going to ramp up pretty soon. We're going to have our chess club. We're going to have the different things that make Southside the great place that it is. So stay tuned for announcements about our fall clubs, because we are beginning Monday, October 2nd. Just so you guys know, the COVID cases here at Southside continue to remain minimal, and they are minimal across the district. What we have in place is a very good plan. It is very safe, and our statistics are showing that. So thank you for your concern. Thank you for sending your students with masks every day. They're doing a great job with our one-way hallways and our social distancing in classrooms being 6 feet apart. And I could not be happier with my staff and students here in this building and what we've done. And our statistics show that what we're doing is safe, and we have a low number of incidents here in the building with the COVID. So we're going to continue that way. Want to talk a little bit about academics and have parents reaching out to us, and you know, the administrators and teachers. We are always here for guidance and to help you guys. But my big push with parents that I talk to is what's your routine at home? For the students we only get to see 2 or 3 days, they need a routine at home. The virtual kids definitely need a routine. So, my push with parents in any family is find out what works for your son or daughter. Check Power School and the grades regularly. I have a high school daughter myself, and it would drive her nuts if I checked it every night. So, my wife and I, she knows that we're going to check things on Mondays or Sunday nights to see how she's doing. What is our plan for the week? And that's what works for us. So my push for you guys is to find what works for you and your son or daughter, and have that routine, because that will help. Also, we're going to be sending out Q1 report cards. Those will be mailed home. The quarter ends this Thursday. We did not have school Friday because of fall break, so Q1, can't believe it's here, but it is done Thursday afternoon, and then my teachers have until next Wednesday to finalize their grades, and then you guys will be getting a grade card, so you guys will get to check that progress as it comes home. So coming soon, want to let you guys in on something that teachers we're going through, and we're going to do our best to make our LMS pages consistent, not only at Southside, but they're going to be consistent across the district, because we've recognized that there's some things that we can do and that we can do to make things easier. So we are hard at work here at Southside, and those will be ready as much as they can within the next 2 weeks. So please be looking for changes, but they're going to be good changes that will help our families out. Moving on to our next part, those of you that do not know, we are a Title I building, which means that over 70% of our students in this building receive textbook assistance or free or reduced lunch. It is something that we embrace here at Southside, and it's part of our Title I requirements, because we have things that we have to do each and every year because we get funding by the federal government. We have to go through a Title I PowerPoint that kind of talks about a little bit about our program, what we need from parents, and how that looks here. So hats off to Ms. Johnson. She has done it's called a Loom video. So she has gone through the PowerPoint. She is narrating in the video. And at this time, we will play the video, and then I will come back on with a few words to close, and then we will start our classroom tours virtually at 4:45.